Welcome to spectacular Lake Toba in Indonesia, a haven of natural beauty and the stage for the thrilling Grand Prix of Indonesia and the UIM-ABP Endurance World Championship. This unique endurance race returns to the volcanic Lake Toba for a second year. 6 motos over 3 days of racing will decide the outcome of this year's championship in 3 stunning locations. The Dairi Cup at Tongging at the northern tip of Lake Toba, followed by the Dairi Cup on the western shores near Silalahi, and the final Simalungun Cup at Parapat. This show will cover the back-to-back races of the Dairi Cup. The 3-day Endurance World Championship was followed by the Grand Prix of Indonesia, where the UIM-ABP Aquabike Pro World Championship came to its conclusion. Lake Toba and its surrounding regions offer a rich tapestry of experiences for visitors. The lake itself sits in the 70,000-year-old caldera of an ancient supermassive volcano. The serene beauty of the lake, cradled by lush hills and traditional Batak villages, is a sight to behold. Visitors can immerse themselves in the local culture, savoring the unique flavors of North Sumatran cuisine and interacting with the warm and welcoming Batak people. Each location offers a glimpse into a world that seems untouched by time. The challenge on Lake Toba thus becomes more than a race. It's an expedition into the heart of one of the world's most extraordinary landscapes. In addition, attendees were treated to a rich tapestry of traditional folk performances, showcasing the unique heritage and customs of the area. Now let's get to know some of the top contenders. The Dairi Cup saw 33 riders from 14 nations competing under the banner of wonderful Indonesia. Leading the overall standings after the first stage, Portugal's Lino Araujo held a narrow lead thanks to 2 strong second-place finishes in the Dairi Cup. His sights were now set on the Lake Toba crown.
Yeah, both perfect, no change, nothing, only check. But I feel good this boat.
Spain's Ruben Jimenez Riquelme claimed victory in Moto 1 and followed it up with a solid 5th place finish in Moto 2. This consistency placed him just 3 points behind Araujo in 2nd overall. Alongside his teammate Aitzol Arekstein Berestein, the Spanish duo emerged as a force to be reckoned with. France's legendary Teddy Pons secured 3rd overall with 40 points after 2 solid performances in the Dairi Cup. His teammate and pre-race favorite Francois Midori faced misfortune in Moto 1, breaking down and earning no points. However, Midori stormed back in Moto 2 with an emphatic victory. Currently sitting 8th, Midori faces an uphill battle.
I want to race today and try to win both moto because I don't have any joker anymore, so I have to win all the moto to be on the podium on tomorrow night.
American Anthony Radatich sits in 6th overall and will need to push harder to climb the leaderboard in the Dairi Cup.
Yesterday, Moto 1, I personally had a terrible start. I got a little bit confused with the flags, so I was turned backwards when the whole line took off. So, and I also got issued a yellow card for like dangerous driving. So let's hope for a better day today. Yeah, it's every day is a strategy. You got to think of something new and clever to do. I gotta not mess up on the start and then try to see about conserving my body and the ski, make sure that I don't push her too far where she breaks and she gets mad at me type of thing.
Meanwhile, Japanese rider Hajime Izahai impressed, challenging seasoned veterans and proving himself a rising star in the field. However, he was unable to complete his transfer back from the previous day's Dairi Cup, forfeiting 10 points. Thailand's Permphon Tirapatpanich demonstrated his skill with solid performances, earning 7th overall heading into the Dairi Cup. Representing China, Chen Shan is known for his competitive spirit and impressive skill on the water. Among the 9-strong Indonesian contingent, Bowanegers Ratag holds 10th overall, with passionate local fans cheering him on every step of the way. Not all riders were as fortunate. Hungary's György Kasa suffered a mechanical failure in the first moto and would have to skip stage 2. Also missing the Dairi Cup would be Sweden's Johan Johansson, who also faced setbacks in Moto 2. Racing on Lake Toba is tough. At over 900 meters above sea level, the thin air strains both engines and riders, adding to the championship's challenges. The regatta-style starts further elevate the difficulty, requiring impeccable timing and situational awareness to execute a perfect launch.
So the regatta start is pretty phenomenal. I like it. It's just like in sailing. You can only do a left-hand light turn, and as soon as the whistle goes off, flag goes up, you got 60 seconds. And there's an imaginary line from buoy to buoy that you can't cross. So you can circle, 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 but once that flag goes down, you need to be over that line, and then at that point, proceed forward. And it's, I think it's a very fair starting sequence. I personally love it. It's a good start. I'm not really good at it. It's pretty safe. And that's like the main thing, that it's safe.
The second stage began with a transfer to the village of Silalahi, 30 kilometers north of the paddock. This is a strategic phase where riders must manage their engines and equipment. These transfers are a vital test of endurance and an opportunity to delve deep into the heart of this natural wonder, experiencing its raw and primal beauty. This caldera in which the lake sits was formed in one of the largest volcanic explosions in Earth's history 74,000 years ago. American rider Anthony Radatich hit trouble during the transfer, but Kylie Elmers stepped in, saving him from a tow and costly loss of points. The riders arrived at the village of Silalahi, set against the majestic cliffs. The cup here is named after the Dairi Regency, an inland region of Indonesia on the west shore of Lake Toba. This area is largely hilly and mountainous, rising to 1,250 meters above sea level, and has a tropical rainforest climate. The Dairi Cup was now moments away. Riders were busy making their final preparations and refueling before Moto 1. Could Midori get his campaign back on track, or would Lino Araujo build on his previous day's success? The Dairi Cup race would be 35 minutes long on a 3.2 kilometer course, running along the shore and through the bays of various villages. Trouble for third overall contender Teddy Pons as he breaks down during the parade lap. He is quickly towed back, and the Easy Rider team bursts into action to try and fix the problem before the start of the race. The start of the race would follow a regatta-style procedure. Riders are given a 1-minute warning, then must anticipate the start, jostling for position along the imaginary start line. There it is, a green flag, and the race is on as the field roars off the line. Francois Midori finds himself far back on the line. His misjudgment leaves him scrambling to recover lost ground. Portuguese rider Lino Araujo has timed it perfectly and leads the field down to the hole shot. Anthony Radatich opts for the outside, but is overtaken by Chinese rider Chen Shan to his left. Meanwhile, on Radatich's right, Francois Midori is playing catch-up, trying to recover from his poor start. The Frenchman passes Radatich, approaching the hole shot. Lino Araujo is first around the turn, Michele Cadei is behind in second, followed by Chen Shan in third, and Midori now up to fourth. Midori pours on the power on the long straight toward the next buoy. He has the pace and passes Chen Shan to move into third. He sets his sights on Michele Cadei, passing the Italian on the outside as they round the second turn buoy. Midori now sits in second behind Araujo, with Cadei in third, Chen Shan in fourth. Ruben Jimenez is in the mix in 5th, followed by Japan's Hajime Izahai in 6th, but behind him, Anthony Radetic is in hot pursuit. Radetic barrels into the left-hander behind Hajime Izahai, blasts through his spray, and overtakes the Japanese rider, taking 6th place. Entering lap 2, Lino Araujo leads, pursued by the hard-charging Midori in 2nd. Michele Cadei holds 3rd, closely followed by Chen Shan, with Jimenez rounding out the top 5. Meanwhile, back on the beach, Teddy Pons fixes a dead battery and rejoins the race a lap down, facing a long climb ahead. In the battle for 3rd, Chinese rider Chen Shan goes on the attack, cutting the turn early and trying to sneak past Cadei on the inside, but Cadei holds on to 3rd around the yellow buoy. In the fight for the lead, Araujo and Midori charge down the long back straight, where the Aquabikes reach their top speeds. Midori closes in before the turn, staying on the throttle, and shoots past Araujo. Midori locks in 1st place, cleanly taking the line. With clear water ahead, Midori opens up and quickly pulls away, extending his lead. Chen Shan and Michele Cadei remain locked in a fierce battle for 3rd. Chen Shan's speed on the inside lane bumps the Italian down to 4th at the left-hander. Back in 8th is another Italian rider, Ezio Lucchese, trying to fend off Indonesian Hilman Kurniawan in 9th. And bad luck for Ruben Jimenez, the Spanish rider, who is 2nd overall in the championship points, gets towed back to the beach. Mechanical problems for Jimenez mean 0 points in Moto 1.
Avería mecánica.
Jimenez's exit moves Anthony Radetic up to 5th. The veteran American rider chases down Michele Cadei and passes the Italian, moving into 4th place. Meanwhile, at the back of the field, Teddy Pons is making steady progress. Currently 3rd overall in the championship, it's crucial he salvages this race. By lap 9, Pons overtakes Indonesian rider Kanina Ramadina to move into 14th place. Currently 16th overall, Ramadina is a favorite among the Indonesian riders and is running in 11th as she laps fellow countryman Hilman Kurniawan. Francois Midori, in a race of his own, is in full control, maintaining his gap to Lino Araujo and carefully managing his engine. Chinese rider Chen Shan holds 3rd, but Anthony Radetic catches up on lap 11 and attacks on the outside. Last year's runner-up, Anthony Radetic, powers past Chen Shan into 3rd, putting himself in podium territory. An extraordinary performance from Radetic, powering through the heavy chop and steadying himself by relying solely on his arms. In the battle for 4th, Cambodian rider Umuet Sali attacks Chen Shan at the start-finish line. With speed on the inside lane, Sali moves into 4th place, an impressive showing from the young Cambodian. Meanwhile, Hajime Izahai, despite a poor start, climbs to 6th place. On the final lap, Anthony Radetic holds 3rd, on his way to achieving his best finish yet. Lino Araujo remains in 2nd, but as they approach the finish, Francois Midori seals his 2nd moto win, marking a triumphant return to dominance. Umuet Sali finishes 4th, while Chen Shan's good run ends early, but fellow Chinese rider Ru Huang claims 5th. Hajime Izahai secures 6th, Cambodian Philin Sali finishes 7th, and Teddy Pons salvages 12 valuable points in 8th place.
I make pretty bad start because I start from the outside. I don't want to take any risk because the first boy is really near of the start, so I don't take any risk. I turn maybe 5 and I come back quickly in 2nd position. After 2 laps I can pass Lino, and after I try to finish 1st. I try to save maximum energy and save maximum my ski because there is 3 more moto and the race is not over.
This race is good. I take all shot, but after Mary is crazy fast, past me.
it was hard riding out there. I felt like I was in a pinball machine, just bouncing left and right, left and right. Yeah, I think we finished pretty decent. I think we're somewhere in the top 10. So I was third.
You were.
Oh,
You were third, man.
no shit. We're at third? Well, I just found out that I finished third. I thought, no.
Second.
Well, a lot better than what I expected. I thought it was in the top 10, and then I got notified I was in third, and now with a penalty, I came up to second. So this is a fantastic start to the day. Last year in this one, I did terrible. I know me and Francois had a nasty wipeout here, and now he came in first, I came in second. A huge improvement from last year. Hey, Midori, Francois, last year we both flew out here.
What?
Like you had a crash here and I had a crash.
I'm the last boy.
Yeah, and now you got first and I got second.
Yeah.
We learned from last year.
The 3 days of racing drew thousands of fans, turning the race sites into lively festivals. Silalahi's shores buzzed with excitement as fans retreated to a breathtaking freestyle performance by Team Abu Dhabi's star Rashid Al Molla. The Barisan Mountains set a magnificent backdrop for the Dairi Cup. The anticipation was palpable as the final, decisive race of the Dairi Cup approached. Riders headed out for the final race, 35 minutes, 22 laps. Crowds packed the shoreline as the field proceeded around the circuit for the parade lap. The 1 minute countdown begins as the riders jockey for position. And there it is, a green flag. The field roars off the line, but Lino Araujo heads in the wrong direction. Araujo completely mistimes the start, forcing Cliff Elmers to swerve away at the last second, narrowly avoiding a collision. Up ahead, it's Italian Michele Cadei who gets the jump on the field, leading the pack to the whole shot. Francois Midori, taking an outside line, powers up alongside Ruben Jimenez on his port side. The Moto 1 winner demonstrates superior speed, surging past Jimenez with precision. Michele Cadei holds the lead with Teddy Pons just a boat's length behind in second, closing the gap as the two boats charge into the turn at full speed. Pons has the inside, but Cadei is there first, barely leaving room for him. The Frenchman concedes the corner, but maintains top speed, using his inside lane to move into first place. Cadei now in second. Behind them, in the battle for third, Francois Midori takes a wide line around the whole shot. But Midori's superior speed gives him the advantage as he powers ahead and locks in third place. In the melee, Aitzol Beristain moves up the inside to take fourth. Umwet Sali slips back to fifth and immediately comes under pressure from Anthony Radetic. Sali, number 77, hugs the turn tight while Radetic tries to take him on the outside. But Sali nails the turn and zooms ahead, defending fifth. Teddy Pons charges ahead in the lead after a fiercely contested and high-intensity first lap. His teammate and compatriot Francois Midori follows closely in second, with Italian Michele Cadei holding on to third. Beristain is in fourth, Sali in fifth, Radetic in sixth, Hajime Izahai is in seventh, and Lino Araujo is in eighth, but not for long. The Portuguese rider is shown the black flag a lap later and disqualified, struggling to comprehend what went wrong.
First of all, then the other side of the finish line, for turning, and then it was green, and at that moment, wait. When it's green, you cannot go into the, that's very dangerous.
Yeah.
And that's why you got a black flag.
And bad luck for Umwet Sali, who's towed off the circuit with a stricken engine.
You cannot go.
cannot go.
He can go it.
Yeah, if the ski is not broke down, maybe I come third place. So the point is third place.
Back to the race. Entering lap 3, Francois Midori is in hot pursuit of his teammate and friend, Teddy Pons. Midori stays right on Pons' tail, searching for any opening to make a move. Meanwhile, Michele Cadet holds steady in third, maintaining a strong position. In the battle for first, Midori spots his chance on the long back straight, hitting top speed. Both he and Pons are at full throttle, neck and neck. Midori edges ahead, but Pons holds the inside line, fiercely defending his lead. Coming into the right-hander, Midori unleashes incredible pace and surges past. Midori does it! He takes first place! It's a Team Easy Rider 1-2 at the front. Great sportsmanship is on display from these two teammates and close friends. Behind them, Anthony Radetic is on the hunt for a podium spot, bearing down on Spanish rider Aitzol Beristain in fourth. Radetic seizes the inside lane on the long straight. His power and determination give him the edge as he surges ahead. Radetic takes fourth place. Last year's runner-up now sets his sights on Michele Cadet in third. By lap 4, Radetic has closed the gap on the Italian, again using the long straight to his advantage. The American guns it, pushing hard as the veteran battles fiercely. Radetic fights his way through and takes third. And it's disaster for Cadet. The fierce battle takes its toll on the Italian's engine, leaving him with reduced power, though he pushes on, determined to finish. This opens the door for Hajime Izahai, who moves up into fourth, the Japanese rider gunning for a podium. Just behind, Ruben Jimenez sits in fifth, working hard to recover from a DNF in the morning's race. Midori continues to dominate at the front, controlling the race with ease. Teddy Pons holds steady in second, with Anthony Radetic in third. The positions remain unchanged through the long, grueling race, but with just 3 laps to go, Teddy Pons slips back, first overtaken by Anthony Radetic, who powers into second, and then by Hajime Izahai, moving up to third. And so Francois Midori takes the win. Back-to-back victories and a perfect day net him an incredible 50 points. Anthony Radetic's 2 consistent second-place finishes earn him second overall. Hajime Izahai's late charge secures him third overall, an outstanding performance from the Japanese rider. Ruben Jimenez finishes with a strong 4th-place finish. Teddy Pons salvages 5th place, while Indonesia celebrates a strong showing as Bohanegers Ratag takes an impressive 6th.
Yeah, very, very hard. The conditions are more. There is more waves than this morning. I try to save maximum energy and my ski to finish the race, and I'm really happy to win both moto today. So we will be on the race title for tomorrow. I think it's really close with Anthony, Lino, Teddy. We are in maybe 10 points, so the battle will be crazy tomorrow, and I'm ready for it.
That race was pretty wild. We didn't have a very good start. Kind of got squished in the middle, and I guess I was just lucky. I just kept it pinned the whole way, just slowed down at one light turn, and that was it. It got really rough out here in the front straightaway and on the hairpin turn. And glad to see Francois got first. And yeah, 87 was right behind me the whole time, so he didn't give me any breathing room. So yeah, it was a good race.
Very, very fun, very fantastic battle, very good.
I did good start, and 2 laps first, Midori overtake me, and after 2 laps before the end, I was too much tired, no power, battery empty, and I want to go back slowly. No, I don't want to make mistake. This is point. This is important for the overall. So we will see tomorrow.
And so, in the overall championship points after the Dairi Cup, Francois Midori leads with 115 points. Anthony Radetic is just 2 points shy in second, and Teddy Pons third with 108, heading into the final Grand Prix. That concludes the Dairi Cup. Join us next at the Simalungun Cup for the thrilling finale, where the UIM-ABP Endurance World Champion will be crowned.